What's up YouTube, Jamie the Kid00 here, and I'm just coming to you quickly with a prototype deck build of Quickdraw plants. I know this deck has kind of technically been dead for 2 formats now, but I was feeling a bit inventive now that I'm kind of back at my old house, back in MK. So I kind of had a few cards still with me, a lot of my stuff's still in Wales, so there are going to be a lot of proxies, well, not a lot, a few proxies in this deck. But I still thought I'd go through this with you guys, try and get a bit of feedback on it, see what you think. I had tried to upload some videos from YCS Brighton, but they're just not uploading. So this is my new map, if the videos haven't uploaded yet. I got a YCS Brighton, I'm not going to go into much background detail, but yeah, I'm loving it. This is going to be my new background for quite a while. Anyway, let's get straight into the deck. Being Quickdraw, I of course run triple Quickdraw Synchron. Before anyone asks in the comment section below, I don't run any tunings, mainly because I don't have them. So if you could actually contact me and say, I've got a tuning, would you trade it? They'd be really helpful. But yeah, 3 quick draws, just heart and soul of the deck, really. It's really useful tuner if you can get it in the right play. 2 junk synchron, I didn't like 3, mainly because I don't have an exceptional amount of targets in this deck, but 2 works really quite well. Then we have our plant engine, because this is 2011 September format still, so why not run plants? With, of course, the 1 debris dragon. I'm not really going to go into much commentary on this, because I'm about to go out. I want to get it done quickly. I run 2 tour guide and a Sangan. I need to get another tour guide, but that's a story for another day, seeing as I have a hunch there's going to be another one coming out in the special edition for Order of Chaos. 1 Knight Assailant and 2 Rykos. They're, of course, the proxies. Knight Assailant is awesome because he helps you keep your card advantage when you discard him using things like Quickdraw, etc., etc. Adding your Rykos back to your hand. Another flip cards. I considered putting Morphing Jar in, but that's in a test deck at the moment. It's not really part of this one. But yeah, Knight Assailant and 2 Rykos. The Rykos are just great junk synchron targets for going into Fitzgerald, and they also make really good level 7s with Quickdraw, and they're just great to set in this format because no one really sees them coming. Of course, the 3 Tengus, because we're running the plant engine, and you plant plus Tengus equals abuse, so take advantage of it. And then finally, 1 Spirit Reaper and 1 Thunder King. I would run more Thunder Kings, but the other one's at home, and there's not that much room in the deck. It still needs refining. So yeah, guys, if you can put pluses and minuses in the comment box below, take this out, put this in, it'd be really helpful for testing. On spells, I run Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Mind Control, 2 MSTs, that's it for our staples. The plant engine, we run 2 Econs, Pot of Avarice. That's meant to be a Charge of the Light Brigade for the Rykos, Foolish, Scapegoat, which is brokenness in this deck, and 1 for 1. Now for the awkward cleanup. Scoop it all away. I really didn't think this through. There we go. Then finally, for the trap lineup, I run 2 Bottomless, because it's free compared to Solemn Warning, and it's getting even more useful with things like Rabbit decks doing the rounds. It's really much more relevant in this late format now. I run 2 Compulse, mainly because these were stand-ins for Solemn Warnings, but I quite like them on their own, so I'm going to keep testing and see see how they come out. So, I mean, if you guys could let me know what you prefer personally, compulsory or Solemn Warning, let me know, because it would be really helpful if you could. Just get this out of the way. Finally, I run the 1 Solemn Judgment, because it's got to be run. 1 Call of the Haunted, because this deck has a lot of graveyard stuff, and I'd hate for stuff to get stuck in the grave, which I really don't want to get stuck in the grave. And 1 Trap Dust Shoot, because Trap Dust Shoot is awesome. Alright, on to the extra deck. We have, of course, my token. I'm trying to get my girlfriend to make another one of these, so that I've at least got 2 for my Dandelions, but we'll see. 1 Formula Synchron. I don't like this card in this deck, but it's in there just in case I can get the draw bonus off, so figure why not. 1 Ally of Justice Catastor, because Catastor is awesome, you just got to keep running him. 1 Orient Dragon. I opted out of Brainiac for this build simply because I don't. There wasn't enough room in the extra for him, and I needed a dragon target for Debris Dragon, so Orient Dragon it was. 1 Black Rose Dragon, because Black Rose Dragon is awesome, you've got to run it. 1 Stardust Dragon, and 1 Trishula. Alright, here comes another proxy. This Spanish Guardian Goyo, or Goyo Guardian as it's meant to be, is standing in for Fitzgerald. So Frozen Fitzgerald, if you can run it, I'd run it because it's a really cool card. Why are you banned? This is the quick draw bit of the extra, by the way. 2 Drill Warriors, because Drill Warrior is awesome in my opinion. The fact that you can keep reviving, putting stuff back in your hand. So you have quick draws stored in your hand, you keep adding Dandelion back, you can keep making these, keep plussing. Well, I say it's a plus, you have to discard one to activate its effect. But I still see it as a plus because it kills dead hands, and the next turn you can really set yourself up for some plays. And you draw before this guy comes back, so you get the benefit of knowing what you're going to have. And it is really useful. It's a really nice 2/4 beta that can even attack directly, and that has gamed people before. Simply attacking directly when they're on low life points, when they've got a comprehensive defense or even a Reaper, just going, yeah, Drill Warrior, attack direct. People just don't know what has hit them. Turbo Warrior, it's still really relevant at this point because there are some crazy synchros out there. And when Drill Warrior can't hit over stuff, which quite often is the case, my opponent has a Trishula, Drill Warrior can't do jack. Turbo Warrior, however, can. It's unstoppable by Catastor because it can't be targeted by level 6 or lower synchros. And of course, when it hits into larger synchros with levels higher than itself, it beats completely over them. The card's only real weakness, I do believe, if I read it. No, it's not even weak against like Gaia Knight. It can still punch over Gaia Knight even though it's level 6. Anyway, I've also got a Junk Berserker and Junk Archer in the extra. Junk Berserker, I'm looking for an ultimate, so if you guys can get a hold of me, I wouldn't value it that high, but it's just for kind of most of the decks foily. Junk Archer is really useful. I can't see myself taking him out. Berserker for simply hitting over big things, but Archer is really useful, especially in the Xyz era. So your opponent drops Zen mains, you drop Junk Archer, remove it from play, and it loses its material. So that's the Zen mains really dealt with, and it comes back in the end phase, but it technically didn't use its effect to defend itself, so it doesn't get the destruction effect. So it is an Xyz killer, really good against those really expensive Xyz. The final card for the kind of quick draw extra was Junk Destroyer because I'd run 2 if there was room. I really would. It's an invaluable card. I get it out quite a lot, but I couldn't bring myself to run, to cut something out to run 2. And finally, I run 2 Xyzes in the form of Leviathan and Zenmeister because, of course, space was really tight. I had to cut it down. I hardly ever go into level 4s, so if I do get the chance to go into a level 4,